There's no money in Airbnb in Mexico unless you do a few fancy maneuvers. I want to demonstrate to you guys, we just started renting out our condominium and we got a booking. I gave a really good price, too good a price, but regardless, I'm now going to be losing a ton of money. Let me demonstrate. The price, the total stay, 30,000 Mexican pesos. Of this, Airbnb charges on top 4,235, and occupancy taxes that go directly to the Mexican government total 6,300 pesos. So the total paid out by the patron is 40,500. Now, of this, Airbnb charges me a 3% fee, 900. The VAT tax withheld is 4,800, and the Mexican income tax is 6,000, 20%. That means that theoretically I will be paid out a total of 23,100 of the 40,500 collected. On top of this, I have to pay a 3% currency conversion fee. I have to pay then the HOA fee of $500 a month approximately. I have to pay electricity and internet. On top of that, I have to pay on the remaining US taxes on what I earn, including tax preparation due to the fact that it's in a foreign country. In other words, I'm going to be paying out of the total charged 40,535, that includes Airbnb fees, the total that goes to Airbnb, Mexico, US authorities, the HOA, and the electricity and internet companies that are included in all the fees, plus the cleaning. I'm going to be paying out about 75% of the total. Now, I did say that there were some ways to get around this. You can eliminate the Mexican tax from 20% to 4% by getting an RFC number. That's a Mexican tax ID. I don't have that yet. I'm probably going to go get that. But regardless, you see how all the money is flowing to the state and how they are absolutely squashing the individual. And I have zero incentive to work on this. In fact, I might be even willing to sell the condo at a loss because of the opportunity cost of my time that I have to invest in terms of contacting security, getting the IDs of the patrons who are coming, greeting them at the door as we don't have an automatic door lock yet. It's very vexing, and it definitely inhibits creativity. I personally love the fact that I'm able to create, but when you're taking 75% of what I'm taking in, I'd rather sit by and collect welfare. This is what the state is incentivizing. They want you to pay everything to them. And when you move away from a cash system, this is going to grow even larger because they will have the means to prevent you from collecting without their interference. Of course, in Mexico, there might be some ways around it if you're very clever, at least with the Mexican authorities and the 20%, but that's only of the 20%. The rest you still have to pay. And still they'll charge you 4% unless you have a Mexican corporation, which of course is a, costly and full of bureaucrats and headaches and paperwork. It just doesn't become worth it. It becomes worth it to sit on the sidelines rather than try to produce, because it's just not worth the opportunity cost of my time. So in Mexico, again, I don't recommend that you do Airbnbs if you own a property here, or even buy a property for any other reason than to live in it. Peace.